Don Porter's new documentary, The Way I See It, looks at the presidencies of Barack Obama and Ronald Reagan through the eyes of official White House photographer Pete Souza, seen holding a camera. Chip Samodeville at Getty Images. This story is part of I'm So Obsessed. Subscribe here, our podcast featuring interviews with actors, artists, celebrities and creative types about their work, career and current obsessions. The new documentary The Way I See It airs Friday, October 16 at 7 p.m. Pacific Time and 10 p.m. PT on MSNBC. The film looks at former presidents Barack Obama and Ronald Reagan through the lens of Pete Souza. During his time as an official White House photographer, Souza captured the profound, intimate, funny and dignified moments of two of the most iconic presidents in modern history. The Way I See It is directed by Don Porter, who also made the inspiring documentary John Lewis, Good Trouble. Lewis, the longtime congressman and civil rights icon, died in July. For more like this, subscribe to the CNET Now newsletter for our editor's picks of the most important stories of the day. Both Porter and Souza were my guests on CNET's I'm So Obsessed podcast. During our conversation, Porter explained why she was intrigued by Souza and his perspective working for Reagan and Obama. When Souza started photographing Obama, the future president was still a senator. Souza, was thinking, "Who is this man?" said Porter. "And that's what I was thinking about with Pete. How did he come to be? What has influenced Pete?" Since hanging up his White House camera, Souza, as his Instagram profile states, has become a citizen of Earth. Over the last 3 years, the former photojournalist gained attention for his opinions about the current occupant of the White House. He has registered his distaste as only a photographer can, by posting photos as a juxtaposition. The idea wasn't to be political but to remind the world of the dignity and empathy needed to be the president. "I had a unique voice having worked for not only a Republican and a Democratic president, but what's arguably the most iconic Republican president and the most iconic Democratic president of certainly my generation. I could come at this with a nonpartisan view that this wasn't because Donald Trump's a Republican. It had nothing to do with it. He was not fit for office," said Souza. "For 3 years, we saw what it means to have someone who's ill-prepared and is not empathetic. What it means when you're faced with a global pandemic and trying to bluff your way through it. Trying to do everything that makes you look good, and not what's best for the country. So it wasn't really that difficult decision for me to make to start speaking out." Over a lively 30 minutes, Porter and Souza discuss why empathy is important for a leader, the passing of Lewis, the significance of professional athletes protesting the police shooting of Jacob Blake, and what it's like having Obama officiate your wedding.